I'm Joost Rosen from RadioGardenSense.com. We have two trays here with grass, and your grass will look like this after the snow melts. It burned a little bit on the top because of the cold, and what damage you see on the top here also took place on the bottom because that frost got deeper in the ground, and your hair roots are gone, they're all brown, they're basically dead. You have to regrow them again. And what we're going to do is we're going to grow hair roots. You can see them right here, a little first on the main roots. So that's how we're trying to regrow again, and when those hair roots are established again, then they can pick up the nutrients from the turf trust. And we're going to use a product that's called Kickstart. So we make one application of Kickstart on one of them, and one we're not going to use Kickstart, and we'll see the difference in a little bit. These two trays here are filled with sand. We sown water saver grass seed in there. When the grass seed sprouts and it's about 2 inches tall, we're going to feed them with a fertilizer without phosphate, and we happen to use that Turf Trust 24012. And then one of them we're going to feed again with Kickstart. So we do the Turf Trust without phosphate, we apply on one of them the Kickstart, and then we show you that the Kickstart can help make phosphate available that's naturally in the ground. And that's for people that have a phosphate ban in their state. So that will help them. Okay, this is the follow-up of the Kickstart phosphate-free kind of testing. We planted the water saver grass seed over here. It's up a little bit now. And this is the tall fescue, the water saver tall fescue that we grew now in the greenhouse for about, I would say it's about 8 days. It's greening up a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give it a little extra phosphate-free. We gave phosphate-free fertilizer earlier. Give it a little extra to kind of speed up things a little bit. So everybody gets a little. You use very little of this fertilizer because one whole bag will do as much as 5,000 square feet. And this is only maybe about 5 square feet. So this is a small handful for about 5 square feet. That's more than enough. Now I'm going to do the left side with Kickstart, and that's going to show us that it probably will make the phosphate available out of the phosphate-free fertilizer. We're going to see if it's going to do better or not. So this is going to be the test. So I mixed the Kickstart comes like, it looks like it's an empty bottle. We added the water to it, we shook it, and then I took 2 ounces and put it in this 2-gallon water can. So it's already mixed. So here we're going to go, we're going to just water them down with the mixer of Kickstart and water. So it's fed with phosphate-free turf trust. Now we're going to put the Kickstart on there too. So both of them. I think that should be about enough, I guess. You know, if we probably use it a little heavier than you would do in your garden. So we're back maybe in about 8 to 10 days, see what the difference is. Okay, we're about 4 to 5 days after the application of Kickstart. We keep the temperatures in the greenhouse about little, you know, like in the springtime, a little over 40 degrees to mimic the spring. You see that the treated with Kickstart containers a little greener than the non-treated with Kickstart. Also, the grass that's treated to the Kickstart, it's a little taller than the non-treated. There's a little more in here. So we'll see again after about 3 or 4 days what it looks like. This is a continuation of the Kickstart and phosphate-free and root repair testing. It looks like when the Kickstart was applied on this side, it looks like that the young grass is a little taller, it's a little greener than this tray over here. Also the existing grass, well, we had a little greener than the other side that was not treated with Kickstart. Now we're going to look at the roots. So the roots of the untreated beds, quite a few roots, basically no hair roots, but the roots are forming. So there are plenty of roots but no fuzz on it. Let's just see on the other side what we have over here. It looks like we have thicker roots, and we have little hair roots on there, a lot more than say for instance over there. So the roots are much thicker and you see the hair roots all over the place on here. So there is a lot more, especially here, lots and lots of hair roots over there. So this root system is pretty much complete to pick up the fertilizer that's available in the trace elements. So the conclusion is that if you use phosphate-free fertilizer on your lawn and use the kickstart, you seem to have better results than without. And also the kickstart helps repair the root system that was damaged because of the cold. And I'm Jos Rosen from RadioGardenSense.com.